Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dane Bramage Rocks channel. All right, we are making a brand new discovery on this channel, and I don't remember why. Actually, if I remember correctly, I believe it was somebody that I work with who says you need to check out this band called Bridge City Sinners. It's unlike anything you've ever heard of, and they really didn't give me much more context than that. So when I dug through and asked for suggestions, they gave me some of the more popular songs that they have released that have multi-millions of views. So I was kind of intrigued by it. I was like, okay, let's go on this journey. So the songs that were suggested to me are Devil Like You, which premiered September 15th of 2021 and has 2.5 million views. And that will be followed by Doubt, which released on their channel May 3rd of 2024 and it has 1.2 million views. So I'm intrigued. I don't know what that means, but by judging by the thumbnails, this is going to be quite the journey because it's what I do know, a female-fronted band. She's got tattoos all over the place, and this might be heavy. I don't know. I think I'm in for a surprise, but yeah, it's going to be nuts. So, blind discovery, well, suggested blind discovery with no context behind it. Bridge City Sinners. You ready? Me too. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm a little bit worried because I just popped the video up, I get it loaded, and it says right away, the following clip contains scenes that some viewers may find disturbing, including depictions of domestic violence and homicide. Viewer discretion is advised. So, I don't know how clean this is going to be. I don't know, guys. We're going to jump into this, and the anticipations actually gave me goosebumps, which is very strange. But okay, we're doing this journey. Let's do it. What am I about to get into?
Down the road where nobody goes, there is a story only two people know well. One lies dead while the other lives free. I'll tell it, dear, if you listen to me well. One summer day, the weather was nice. Two young lovers, a groom and a bride. That night, they shared the same bed. Didn't know that she would end up dead. Oh, you said till death do us part. You had to plan from the start. Take her money, stop her heart. Out the Lord, make a devil like you.
Am I being punked? Is this it? Is this the band? Is this the music? Is this folk? Oh my God. No, this can't be right. I'm waiting for like a break or a bridge. Also just going to go into like this metal. Because looking at her, she could front a metal band instantly. But maybe that's what makes this, there's the goosebumps. That's what makes this band so fascinating. It's like this pink hair, tattoos, like dresses like a rock star, like a metal fronted female band singing a folk song. With that being said, her voice is phenomenal. I was not expecting that. What, dude, they're not going away. I think the surprise is catching me off guard and my brain is going nuts. And you know, the Dane Bramage is definitely it's happening right now. I feel like I'm being punked, but I think this is it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out if the whole song's like this and definitely the next one. But if this is what this is freaking awesome because you would not take a folk band with her in front and be like, expect that to happen. I think that's why I saw the thumbnails. I'm like, I don't know what's about to happen, but this is about to be gory and gross. So they got married and she said the plan from the start was him murdering her. So catches her in the bathtub, slits her throat.
You had to plan from the start. Take her money, stop her heart. Out the Lord, make a devil like you.
Oh yeah, her voice is badass though. Can I just say that?
I use my hands to take her life. The very ones that asked her to be my wife. I watch the light fade from her eyes. One man's truth is another man's lie. I see her face wherever I go. Lord knows I never go down that road. I took her money and left her for dead. But now her voice, it won't leave my head.
Yeah.
Wow. Sent to death do us part. Had a plan from the start. Take her money, stop her heart. How the Lord make a devil like me.
He had the plan from the start. Wow. This is it, isn't it? Fascinating. Fascinating.
His nights are lonely
Nope.
and cold. The only company he finds is a ghost. At the bottom of every bottle, she'll be waiting for you. Folks think twice before you say I do. Oh, he said till death do us part. Had a plan.
Folks think twice before you say I do. Oh my god, the song's almost over already. That's insane. I mean, sure, do some background investigation and make sure your husband and or wife is not a murderer or has like evil intentions or is on the radar for, crime or anything like that. This is fascinating. Here's what's even more fascinating. If you were to hear this on the radio without seeing what the band looks like or watching a video, and then you came and watched this, you'd be like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" But to me, that's in a good way because this freaking works. This is awesome.
Oh, he said till death do us part. Had a plan from the start. Take her money, stop her heart. How the Lord make a devil like you. Oh, you said till death do us part. Had a plan from the start. Take her money, stop her heart. How the Lord make a devil like you.
Like me.
Oh, how the Lord make a devil like you.
Like me.
Oh, how the Lord make a devil like me.
How'd the Lord make a devil like you? That was so stinking cool. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, look at their thumbnail here. Now it kind of makes sense seeing that, but I thought this was going to be a hard rock band, which is why people suggested to me. But people just suggest to me the most off the wall things, knowing I'm probably going to enjoy it. I think they understand where I'm coming from, but right there, Doubt, the song that's coming up next, I think this is the thumbnail that made me think that they were going to be like a heavy, like death metal, black metal kind of band because she's sitting there just like screaming. And I was like, this is going to be intense. But this is a folk band. This is crazy. It doesn't matter because I forgot to mention it. After this reaction, stick around because I do a section called the wrap up where I learn all about the band, try to dig in more about the songs, and we give credit where credit is due so I can find out all the things about them. So that's definitely coming. So we're going to learn together. But let's go ahead and check out Doubt. See, here we go again. The following portrays emotionally intense scenes involving a child and mental health issues, which may evoke a strong reaction in some. Viewer discretion advised. So 2 for 2. I'm watching videos that have viewer discretion advised. But you know what? If this is a folk band that's not afraid to talk about reality, not that marriage murder is like a very common thing, but obviously child and health issues and like domestic violence very much is, and they're bringing it to the forefront. That's actually kind of fascinating. I'm blown away by this discovery. I'm having so much fun. Oh, see? No, a little more rock-esque.
I've become lost
There it is.
within my mind. Body is aching all the time. Twisted limbs and broken bones. A heart that's rotten, dead and numb.
This is a cover?
Ghost and void, bathed in tears. You are the enemy, it's you should fear. Hear them talk, the lies they spread. Don't give in to the voices in your head.
This is a cover, isn't it? I only say that because that first line, that was very familiar. Oh God, what was it? Mind, body is aching all the time. God, what song is that? I'll figure it out in a minute. But yeah, this is I'm biting my tongue, but that line itself, I'm like, that's on another song, and I can't. Is drawing a blank what it's from.
Is aching all the time.
It's hard to think of one song while hearing another.
And broken bones. A heart that's rotten, dead and numb. Doused in blood, bathed in tears. You are the enemy, it's you should fear. Hear them talk, the lies they spread. Don't give in to the voices in your head.
This is driving me nuts.
A heartfelt war raged within.
This is a cover.
Consumed by doubtful thoughts and sin. Won't you let me out this cage?
Yep.
A soul too damaged to be saved.
This is a really good cover too.
Doused in blood, bathed in tears. You are the enemy, it's you should fear. Hear them talk, the lies they spread. Don't give in to the voices in your head. You can hear them say, you're nothing. Everything you touch, it turns to shit.
I freaking knew it, dude. Yes, there it is. You see that? Gosh darn it. Folk band, yes, but I knew she could do that. I knew she had it in her. Gosh darn it. Look, there they are again. Oh my God. I've never heard anything like this in my life, and I freaking love this band. What is happening to me right now? Oh, there it is. Oh, you saw it. Oh, that got me going.
Voices in your head. You can hear them say, you're nothing. Everything you touch, it turns to shit. You'll die alone. No one will ever love you. Your heart's gone cold.
A folk screamer.
Bathed in tears, you are the enemy, it's you should fear. Hear them talk, the lies they spread. Don't give in to the voices in your head.
Gosh darn it.
Just get through today, there's hope for tomorrow. You'll feel better soon, just outlive the sorrow. You feel hopeless now, but you're not alone. That's right.
I'm so freaking fascinated right now. Holy shit. Oh, gosh darn it. That was awesome. That dude, they're everywhere. If this is what they are, which I'm 99% convinced that it is, we didn't hear that from the first song, but boy, we heard her come out in that Doubt song, didn't we? With the folk, the screaming. That one was a little, I mean, they had the guitar, which said, and I was like, oh, this is more of like a rock song because it's a cover. And I'm kicking myself so hard because I'm drawing a blank of the original band, and I'm gonna be so mad at myself for not thinking on the spot. But I can't get this version out of my head, and it's blocking me from thinking straight. So we're gonna have a hell of a wrap up as we discover this band and all the things. So stick around. So do you want to know why I call this channel Dane Bramage? Because it's obviously a play on words from Brain Damage, but I call it Dane Bramage because, you know, my name is Dane and it's just funny. But it's things like that. It's because things get so jumping up in here when I hear music and songs. And I'll be honest, that song Doubt was not a cover. So if you were yelling at me that whole time while watching that video, I apologize. But this is why I give credit where credit is due, because I follow up and do this. So now that I know it was Doubt is an original, that's freaking phenomenal. It just makes me love this band even more. But don't get me wrong, there were some lyrics in there that made it sound like it's another song that I heard, and then very closely related. And that's not uncommon, you know, to pick out little lyrics and then multiple people and multiple songs use those. So I'm like, man, I swear I've heard this before. So I thought it was a cover. Maybe, just maybe, I've heard someone do a cover of that song from them, but who knows? You know, I didn't care to dig that far. What I did care to dig around though is going over here to their YouTube channel. They have 134,000 subscribers on 123 videos, and this is absolutely phenomenal. They are a female-fronted y'alternative folk band from hell. Check out the bridgecitysinners.com for tour dates, merch, and more. I absolutely plan to do that, but they have all the links for you guys here. Merchandise all over the place. You can get video messages, stream the music, and all of that. And all their videos are on here, and those are very, very popular ones. And I did pop over here to their website. So number one, that's a very, very cool logo. And from the bridgecitysinners.com website, they have shows, they have merch, their music, and you can contact them. Plus, all the links to all their socials and different places where you can listen to them and see them. But this is the most important section to me, which is why I like to do this section. They are from Portland, Oregon. From the misty pine-covered hills of the Pacific Northwest hail the Bridge City Sinners, who span the continuum of Prohibition-era jazz to Appalachian death folk. This traditional string band lined up bends the meaning of the word genre, playing festivals from punk rock bowling to Muddy Roots to Oregon's bluegrass String Summit. They started their journey by busking on the sidewalks across the country, and now the supergroup of musicians find themselves on the national tour circuit. The Sinners still hold true to the DIY mentality of putting albums out on a self-made record label, Flail Records, with talented musicianship and a punk as F. Live shows, this is one band you won't want to miss, and I 100% believe that. And I will leave a link for this down below for you guys to check out. But as you see, I subscribe to their channel. I'm here. I'm following them. I'm fascinated. This is quite the genre, as they said, that doesn't fit any other genre. They created their own. They have their own label. What is not to love about this stinking band? They're badass. And I loved it. But leaving those comments, let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if you came here because of Bridge City Sinners, or if this is also your first discovery. What did you think of the songs? Tell me more things that I might not know about. And where do I go from here? You know, what do I want to see next? Like, what are the things that they do that I should definitely check out and bring forward to this channel for everyone else to catch on and watch? And definitely jump over to their YouTube channel if you've not done so already, especially if you're fascinated as I was with this. Give them a subscribe, give them a like, give them the love. Make sure they're getting their video counts as well. And then don't forget to hit that like button for me if you would, please, and then share this video out to anyone who you think might be interested. But one last time, everybody, the phenomenal discovery of Bridge City Sinners, Devil Like You, followed by Doubt. Not a cover. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, keep on rocking.